For Monique today, we're doing hair very similar to the fabrics that she's using. She's using all kind of iridescent and luminescent fabrics. And what we're doing is we're making hair very, very straight and spraying some Moroccan oil luminescent spray to match that luminescence when it hits the lights in the runway. But we're doing a small little detail underneath the hair is that we're making a little ponytail. And what that little ponytail is doing is that it's pinching the temples of the head. So we have a very, very simple look with a very interesting and little sophisticated design.
Monique, she was inspired by the elements and she wanted to feel like the girls were gliding down the catwalk and walking on water. So taking the idea of walking on water, I thought, how can we incorporate that into makeup? And I just took the cellophane and thought, oh, let's just chop it up into tiny little bits and that will look like cracked stained glass around the eyes. On the lips, I'm using an apricot lipstick, but it's just loosely applied with your fingers so it doesn't look like lipstick. The overall effect is just young, fresh, healthy skin. And that's it, Monique Lhuillier.
Spring was all about this beautiful sunrise, you know, the early morning hours and the light that you see in those beautiful pastel colors. I wanted to capture that luminosity, and you'll see it in all the foil fabrics and the lamés, the liquid laces. This is a more playful side of Monique. Everything's bright and crisp. There's also more exaggerated shape in the skirts and the volume of the trousers and the rompers. It's like fuller, more playful, and it actually also feels younger. After doing this for the amount of time I've been doing it, I still haven't met a woman who wants to look more mature than her age. So it's all about the balance of how to infuse youth and newness and modernity into the beautiful things that I create. And notice the shoes, because the shoes are more modern, they're on a lucite heel, so the models look like they're floating on water.
It was a stunning show. I have been a fan of Monique for years now and watched her grow as a designer, and I feel that this season was spectacular. The clothes were luminous, they leaped off the runway, so feminine, pretty, yet classic with a twist. Even though it was feminine and pink and pastels and very, very feminine, there was kind of a modern, cool girl twist to it that I thought was really fresh for Monique. These are party clothes. Monique has been great at giving the actresses in Hollywood and girls across the country pretty, girly, feminine party clothes to wear. Whether it's for the red carpet or cocktail dresses, she understands construction, she understands how women want to look.
You know, I pride myself on our construction. You know, I feel like we are demi-couture. The garments are so well made that if you look inside, the construction is just as beautiful as the outside. And I have 200 artisans that make all these clothes, so it really is all done so carefully, and I take a lot of pride when people appreciate that.
Anybody that's looking for something spectacular, something that's going to stand out, something that's going to make you feel like the celebrities that she dresses, that's why people come to Monique. She's a master of understanding technique and fabric, and I think that's the first step. those types of clothes in the fabrications, it doesn't have to be glitz, it doesn't have to be sequins, it doesn't have to be beaded. It can be a little bit of shine, it can be iridescence, it can be a simple black dress, but she has the strength and the DNA of red carpet dressing down. The other thing that's interesting about Monique is it's still a sort of mom and pop company. So I think when designers are playing that way, they take much more ownership because it really is their name on the door. So they really have to look at their business in a different way.
When I design my collections, I'm not thinking about red carpet. I'm just thinking about how to create these special clothes that would make women feel empowered and beautiful when they're wearing them. And then how it evolves into a collection is something that I take a lot of time to really see if my message is coming across for the season. But I never approach design by saying, oh, this would be amazing on the red carpet. I mean, that's just a bonus to what I do, but it does not play into the creative side when I'm doing it.